Schneider with Video Game World. I'm going to be doing the PS4 The Pinball Arcade review. So let's go ahead and get started. This will be the startup screen for you. And then you'll see you have Season 1, 2, 3, My Tables, Tournament, and Options. One of the nice things about the Pinball Arcade is that they will be doing lots of add-ons for this in the seasons. As you can see, they'll continue to make more and more tables as you can purchase individual tables or do packs, or you can buy the physical copy. This is the physical copy from the PS4, and it gives you 22 pinball tables. As you're seeing here, you got Arabian Nights, Star Trek, Scared Stiff, Ripley's Believe It or Not, Gophers, Monster Bash, Medieval Madness, Harley Davidson, Gogar, Genie, Funhouse, Elvira and the Funky Monsters, Creature of the Black Lagoon, Circus Voltaire, Bride of Pinbot, Black Knight, Black Hole, Big Shot, and then Attack from Mars. So for this video game review, I'm going to show you a couple of the, two of the tables. Will be Attack from Mars and the Theater of Magic. So let's go ahead and get started with the Attack from Mars. And one of the things that you're going to notice when you see this table is just the unbelievable attention to detail. I mean, the guys from Farsight Studios, with the help of Alliance Digital Media, have practically perfectly emulated pinball arcade games here, because as you'll see with this, it's perfectly the same, and it's got even the same difficulty as the pinball table. As you saw, my ball went right down after trying to take out the force field shields, because part of this game is knocking down the shields so you can destroy the saucers that are invading Earth. And it was always very hard because it would go down dead center. Well, they've emulated it perfectly so that you still have the challenge like you're sitting in front of that pinball table. And let's just say the lights are perfect, the sounds are perfect, everything lights up just like it should in the arcade, the ramps are all there, even the little Martians that are on the sides of the tables will bounce for you. It's quite remarkable. I would definitely say that they've nailed it out of the park for perfect emulation. As you can see, the game is pretty quick. It's not an easy game, and then you can see in the zoom up here after your game, because you can post high scores and go against the people that have the high scores, or even go up against your friends. So that is one of the nice things. As you can see, the attention to detail to the table when they're doing the zoom up is just something. So now we'll go to another table, one of my favorites, the Theater of Magic. I usually do a tad better at this, but not also. I will be doing a playthrough of this game, just showing you all the tables in later videos. So here we go. We're starting with now the Theater of Magic, and as you can see, just like Attack from Mars, that the emulation is just unbelievably spot on. I mean, the ramps work exactly the way they do, the sound effects are there, everything is there that you feel like you're just sitting there on the table, and exactly the same difficulty, just like you were playing it on the table. So one of the nice things is that you still get the challenge like you would if you were just sitting there putting quarters in there. And you know, I feel that Farsight Videos and Alliance Digital Media just nailed this out of the park. This is probably the best emulation I've ever seen. And I've been a pinball fanatic, for like 20-something years when I first started playing them. And you know, because at first I just played arcade games, but no, this is just incredible. I feel like I have an entire 22 games in my library at my disposal on the PS4, which is great. And I'm going to say this, the PS4 version is definitely superior to the PS3. The PS4 is definitely showing off its working ability, because the graphics are a lot more crisp, the tables are not as crammed in as they are on the PS3 version, so I would definitely say if you have both consoles to get the PS4 version, and just to be patient and wait for the packs that are already on the PS3 version to come for the PS4. But I will say this as well, if you do not have a PS4, that this is on the PS3, and the tables still look good. They're just not as sharp, as crisp, obviously, as the PS4, because the PS4 has got some incredible horsepower on it. I cannot say enough how not disappointed I have been when I've made this purchase. But the nice thing about the Pinball Arcade is it's not only just on PlayStation 4, it's on PlayStation 3, it's on the PlayStation Vita, it's also on Xbox 360 and Xbox One, and it's also on the phones as well. It's on Apple and Android. And I will say this, that the graphics are pretty much the same on any of those systems. The only difference is going to be the size. You know, if you've got big TVs, it's going to look a whole lot nicer for you. You know, playing it on the small phones is a little bit more of a challenge because, you know, you have to use your touchscreen as your flippers. You know, for the consoles, the 360 is going to have the same kind of similarity where it's not going to look as nice as, say, like PS3 and the PS4, but if you got the Xbox One, it's going to look a little bit nicer. But my opinion is that the PS4 is definitely version is the nicest I've seen. But you do have options, so that's one of the nice things. But giving a review for this game, I would definitely say that
unbelievable. But as far as the around any of these tables that you play, amazed at the sound effects of it. You'd be amazed at the lighting of it. The ramps are perfect. It's just well done, and I cannot say sites for and the progress continues on. So, Eric Schneider for Video Game World. I highly recommend this game. Out of a 5 out of 5, I give it a 5. I definitely say it's replayable. It's got the great graphics, the great sound effects. So I hope you go ahead and enjoy this game. I appreciate your time and continue to look forward to future projects from us.